User accounts in other server, AD or LDAP. It is possible that the user accounts have been established in the other server, like Microsoft Active Directory server, or LDAP server, when the new machine is trying to join the service. However, we do not want to create the user accounts on the new machine again. At this time, we can let the user accounts binding to the AD server or LDAP server. Whenever new user account is added into AD server or LDAP server, that account is also effective on this machine as well. Similarly, this machine can also work as LDAP server for user account management. The other machine, S, can bind to the server without creating user accounts on their machines locally. Those actions can be done via system user AD/LDAP. However, once you let user management binding to the other server, you lose the control to enable/disable some functionality on the users on the local machine. For example, enable to use Telnet or FTP, or if the user's home directory is not under /home, and that directory does not exist on this machine, he/she might not be able to write any files. Using VPN+SIP+XMPP on mobile devices. Here is an example to combine the usage on VPN, SIP, and XMPP on mobile devices. The program, so-called app, we provide is binding with our system for the ease of the user management. A use scenario for the system is illustrated as follows: add SIP account on server, via phone basic extension account, add a user account for XMPP and fetching VPN key, via system users add user, and please fill the SIP extension number in the field VoIP. Prepare the QR code for the mobile application to read configuration parameters. The QR code will contain the information for configuring the mobile device. Once the mobile device is with the app we provide, that app can read that QR code to automate the configuration process. Launch the app, and press setting button. And press QR code scan to read QR code. And enter the verification code shown on the diagram to fetch VPN key. Once the VPN key is downloaded and VPN process is launched, the configuration process is complete. You might manually modify the setting to fine-tune the configuration. Integration with Microsoft Lync server. Note, Microsoft already dropped the support. This section is kept for legacy system. Microsoft Lync server provides solutions for office communication between its desktop clients, known as Lync client, installed on desktop computers. At the moment of writing this document, Microsoft Lync server does not provide the direct interface to traditional PBX or telecom operators. Usually, it needs VoIP gateway or a session border controller to sit between for protocol conversion, even at the moment that both sides use SIP. The architecture of Microsoft Lync server is changed from time to time. It was known as Microsoft OCS, Office Communication Server, and changed to Lync. The version Lync 2010 looks quite different from Lync 2013. To discuss how to configure Microsoft Lync server is out of the scope of this document. We just bring the following diagram to attention. On Microsoft Lync 2013, the SIP traffic from Lync is received at TCP port 5060, the SIP traffic to Lync arrives at its TCP port 5068. Please note that they are using different ports, but they all use SIP over TCP. In contrast to the integration with Alcatel-Lucent OXO/OXEPBX, SIP trunk over UDP port 5060 is used.